Virgo, welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I'm Ronique. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you so much for coming. It's always nice to see you all. I hope you all got through eclipse season good. It was definitely a very heavy time. I think June is going to be lighter in terms of the energy since we have the Gemini and Cancer energy. So I definitely think June is going to be a lot lighter and a lot feeling like you can get a little more done because we also have Mercury turning direct on June 3rd. We do open up the month with that new moon in Gemini, so there may be a little more clarity that comes into picture, so that's really nice. If you haven't liked or subscribed to Scorpio Soul Time, I would love if you would. It really helps my channel grow. We are going to pull 8 cards for the month of June, Virgo, so let's see what's in store for you all. So the first week we open up with the moon. So you all, especially around that new moon that just happened on May 30th, you might be planting some type of new seeds of intention, as well as the 6 of Pentacles. So you all might be receiving some type of money, some type of bonus, or maybe you don't know about it yet because that moon card often can lead to not knowing all the full picture yet. The second week of the month, we do have the 7 of Swords in reverse. And you have the Queen of Wands in reverse. You have the Emperor in reverse. And you have the Knight of Wands. So that's the second and third weeks of the month. And then the last week you have the Death card, probably symbolizing something around that Scorpio full moon that could have come into light for you around that May 15th time. Take a look at that eclipse video from May 15th just to see how that energy plays out for you, Virgo. And lastly, the 6 of Wands. So possibly some type of recognition, award, being recognized for some great accomplishment. So let's see how this looks, Virgo. So you all kind of have like a mixed bag of energies here. Okay, so make sure you take a look at the important dates that are at the beginning of this video. It will help highlight for you those important dates that are happening in June. So we open up the month, Virgo, with this moon card and the 6 of Pentacles. So that first week, like I said, we open up with that new moon in Gemini from May 30th, and then June 3rd, Mercury goes direct in Taurus, and on the 4th, Saturn turns retrograde in Aquarius. So I do sense that either you are giving some money to charity, someone's giving some money to you, possibly you're getting a raise at work, or possibly something is on the way, but it just hasn't fruitioned yet. I do feel like the moon card is like holding some type of information kind of ransom, like you don't exactly know all of the particulars. Like maybe you get some information at work that if you all, you know, keep working for another 6 months, maybe some raises or bonuses are possible. There's some type of information that might come out, but you don't have all the facts yet at the beginning of the month. By the time we get to the second week, Virgo, you do have the 7 of Swords and Queen of Wands in reverse. And I'm actually going to read the second and third weeks together, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Let me see if I can show you them all. So first I'm going to start with the second week. So the second week, we have this Queen of Wands, 7 of Swords in reverse. There possibly is someone that's either trying to get away with something around you, or you have a boss that maybe has given you information, like make sure you're paying attention to those around you. But then you have this Emperor and the Knight of Wands, which to me is signifying like, it's almost like you felt like there was like maybe some kind of deception, but by the time you get to that third week, you have it under control, meaning like whatever it was, this Emperor card and this Knight of Wands is like, it was taken care of between the Queen and the Knight. You don't have to like stress about it anymore. I think by the time you get to this second and third week of the month, you're really feeling in better control of whatever it was during that second week that was like feeling like either you didn't have all the information, like I said, from the beginning of the month, but I also feel like by the time you get to that third week with the Emperor and the Knight of Wands, you feel really in control. You feel like you have more information. I think it also helps that by the time you get to that third week, the sun moves into Cancer and it's that summer solstice. So I think there's a lot of fiery energy that's going to start coming in as we move also almost into Leo season soon. Once you get into July, I feel like you're going to start understanding more about whatever this moon card was and maybe this little deception that was going on in that second week. By the time you end the month, Virgo, you do have that Death card and the Six of Wands. So this is an interesting energy because it's almost like whatever you were able to let go of, you're now like able to be rebirthed into something better than you were before, and you're being rewarded for it. So maybe you were working really hard on some type of project, possibly whatever recognition you thought was going to come earlier, it comes now. And I think that if you look back on Scorpio Soul Time under the eclipse videos, take a look and see what was going on with you, or what information came up, what themes, what people needed to like die away in order for you to get this recognition. If you don't discover this recognition in the month of June, it may be forthcoming in the month of July. Okay, I think that at the end of the month, we do have that new moon in Cancer. So it'll be interesting to see, because Cancer is another water sign to Scorpio with that Death card. So I do feel like it might need to play out throughout the month of June and going into July. But otherwise, Virgo, I think that it looks like a really positive month. I mean, you have a few little sticky situations here with that Seven of Swords, but since it is in reverse, it might not be as big a deal as it looks. I just think that you don't have quite all the information yet until we like clear out of that shadow of Mercury, which should be by the second, third week in June. Okay, Virgo, I hope you all have a great month, and I'll talk to you all later.